Hi, everybody. I'm going to read a special trade by Sally Whitman. Pictures by Karen Gundersheimer. Old Bartholomew is Nellie's neighbor. When Nellie was very small, he would take her every day for a walk down the block from Mrs. Pringle's vegetable garden. Bartholomew never pushed too fast. He always warned Nellie about Mr. Oliver's bumpy driveway. "Hang on, Nell, there's a bump," and she shouted "bump" as she rode over it. If they met a nice dog along the way, they'd stop and pet it. But if it was nasty, Bartholomew would shoo it away. When Mrs. Pringle's sprinkler was on, he would say, "Get ready, get set, charge!" Nellie would squeal, "Wee!" as he pushed her through it. When Nellie began to walk, Bartholomew took her by the hand. "No, no," she cried, pulling it back. Nellie didn't want any help, so Bartholomew offered her his hand only when she really needed it. But Bartholomew was getting older, too. He needed a walking stick, so they walked very slowly. When they walked upstairs, they both held on to the railing. The neighbors called them ham and eggs because they were always together, even on Halloween and on the coldest day of winter when everyone else was inside. One summer, Bartholomew taught Nellie to skate by circling his walking stick. "Easy does it," he warned. Then she skated right over his toes. He wasn't mad, though. He just whistled and rubbed his foot. The first time Nellie tried to skate by herself. She fell. Bartholomew saw that she felt like crying. He pulled up something from the garden and said, "Don't be radish." Don't be saddish, have a radish." Nellie laughed and ate it. She didn't really like radishes, but she did like Bartholomew. Before long, Nellie was in school, and Bartholomew had gotten even older. Sometimes he needed a helping hand. He didn't like to take one. So Nellie held out her hand only when Bartholomew really needed it. Whenever Bartholomew had to stop and rest, Nellie would beg for a story about the old days. Once after shore, she asked, "Will we ever run out of things to talk about?" "If we do," says Bartholomew, "we just won't say anything. Good friends can do that." Some days they took it easy and sat on the porch. Bartholomew would play a tune on his harmonica. Nellie would make up the words. One day, Bartholomew went out alone and fell down the stairs. An ambulance with a red flasher and a siren took him to the hospital. He was gone for a long time. Nellie wrote him every day. She always ended with, "Come back soon so we can go for walks again." When Bartholomew came home, he was in a wheelchair. The smile was gone from his eyes. "I guess our walks are over," he said. "No, they aren't," said Nellie. "I can take you for walks now." She knew just how to do it, too. Nice and easy, not too fast. Just before Mr. Oliver's driveway, she would call, "Get ready for the bump," and Bartholomew would wave his hat like a cowboy as he rode over it. If they saw a nice dog, they'd stop and pet it. But if it was mean, Nellie would shoo it away. One day when the sprinkler was on, Nellie started to go around. But she changed her mind. All right, Bartholomew. Ready, set, 1, 2, 3, charge! And she pushed him right through it. That was fun, said Bartholomew. Nellie agreed. I hope your wheelchair won't rust. Fiddlesticks, he laughed. Who cares if it does? Mrs. Pringle leaned over the fence. Seems like yesterday Bartholomew was pushing you in the stroller. That was when I was little, said Nellie. Now it's my turn to push and Bartholomew's turn to sit. Kind of like a trade. Then they sat in the sun to dry. Nellie munched on a carrot. Bartholomew played a tune on his harmonica. Nellie could see the old smile was back in Bartholomew's eyes. Bye-bye.